Hello, my keto lovelies. Today on All Day I Dream About Food, we're going to have some fun with fathead dough. More specifically, we are making my chewy keto bagels. This is a coconut flour based fathead dough, and I've had a lot of requests for a video for this because fathead dough tends to be a little tricky to get right. So I'm going to show you how to do it right here, right now. One of the best tips to getting fathead dough right is to actually weigh your ingredients for accuracy. Something like coconut flour tends to vary quite a bit brand to brand, and when you weigh it, you get more accurate measurement. So here's my kitchen scale, and I will tell you that kitchen scales are inexpensive and quite accurate. So you can grab one at any time. And I'm actually going to put my bowl on and zero out the measurement. So now it's not counting my bowl towards the total. Let's measure out half a cup. And we'll put it in our bowl and see how accurate that is. So I said 56 grams in the recipe and it came to 53. Very, very close. We'll just put a tiny bit more to get right to 56. There we go. And now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You don't need to worry when it's a small amount about making it super accurate. So just 2 teaspoons. And to give these bagels some chew and some structure, we add xanthan gum. And I'm going to add 3/4 teaspoon. Now we'll just whisk our dry ingredients together. The other trick to getting fathead dough right is to use pre-shredded cheese. Pre-shredded cheeses contain a little bit of starch, or in this case cellulose, that keep them from caking, and that can also give your fathead dough the proper substance. So today I'm using organic shredded mozzarella from Trader Joe's. I've had good success with this one. I've also had good success with the Whole Foods organic brand. The only organic cheese I haven't actually had a lot of luck with is the one by Organic Valley. I don't know why, it just hardens too quickly and I can't get my fathead dough to be malleable. So you definitely want to weigh your cheese as well, and in this case you want 12 ounces. Always remember to zero out your scale once you put the container on it. Now we need to melt our cheese. I like to do this one in the microwave, but you can also do it on the stovetop in a pan. Just be sure to stay near it and to watch it carefully. I've taken it out of the microwave and you can see how wonderfully melted it is, and it's almost liquid. That's just about perfect. But you need to act quickly now and you need to start adding your other ingredients. So we've got our flour mixture and 2 large eggs. And you really want to start stirring it together vigorously. I really love these rubber spatulas because I can use them to sort of knead the dough and work in the flour and the eggs. So you can see that after kneading it in the bowl for a little while, it's become a nice big ball of dough, which is absolutely perfect. So we're going to transfer it to our baking sheet, which I have lined with silicone. And I like to knead it a little bit more when it's on the pan and make sure all those streaks of cheese and egg are nicely worked in. So now we're just going to cut our dough directly in half. And then we're going to cut each of these halves in 4 equal portions. And working with 1 portion at a time, you're going to roll it into an 8-inch log. And if you want to be really exact, you can actually measure it out to 8 inches. As you're rolling, you can kind of stretch it a little with your fingers. Let's see how far we are. We're at about 7 inches. We need 1 more inch. There we go. We've got 8 inches. Now you just bring the ends together and pinch them to seal them up. And then you just repeat with the remaining portions of dough. If at any time it feels like your dough is getting a little too hard to work with, pop it back in the microwave for just a few seconds to loosen up and soften it again. So the bagels are looking perfect, and now I'm just going to brush the tops with a little melted butter so that I can get my everything bagel seasoning to stick. So this is just a little everything bagel seasoning I made up myself. It has some poppy seeds, some sesame seeds, some garlic, some granulated onion, and some kosher salt. And you can just sprinkle it over. And you just want to maybe press a little to make it stick. And now our fathead bagels are ready for the oven. They go in at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. You want them to come out nicely browned, but keep your eye on them. You don't want them to burn. So I just took my bagels out of the oven and they're looking fabulous. They're golden brown, they smell delicious. They're a little hot right now, so I need to let them cool, but I've got perfect keto bagels, and a little later I can slice them open, toast them, and spread them with cream cheese. For this great keto recipe and so many more, please check out alldayidreamaboutfood.com.